It's one of the first things that you see when you walk into a store. Empty shelves where the hand sanitizers, toilet paper, and everything in between used to be. They're selling out really quickly, but local businesses are stepping in to be able to help the people who need it most. And that's exactly what Mizzi Cosmetics is doing. They're making these little hand sanitizers, and they're giving them out to hospitals and first responders. And today, we're going to see how they're made.
So it was something that we were thinking about for the past few years, but just never got around to it. And after the coronavirus really started to kind of influx into the United States, me and my daughter kind of came here and we said, let's just make some for home, for the teachers here. We gave some to the teachers at the school, the nurses, and let's just kind of get prepared. And then after that, as soon as we started to hear more about how it's, in Washington State, now it's in New York, it's getting way too close to home and it started to become real. As a cosmetic chemist, having Mizzi Cosmetics, I knew that I had to do something. So it was imperative for us to move our production facility around to actually turn it into a hand sanitizing production facility, and we did. First and foremost, they're going to be going to all the first responders. That's my priority. Taking care of the people that are trying to take care of the people that are sick in the hospitals, nursing homes, the elderly. That's the very first place that any of this is going to be going to right now. This is our community, and I want to help our community as much as we can. So then they started to reach out to us, which was great, and we started to work with them. And so thousands are being made, and we're shipping them out starting this week. So we start basically over here. We have our aloe, and we have our 99% alcohol. When you do mix those two, I know a lot of questions are, is it over 60% by volume? It's 70%, so we're right where we need to be. Right now we have some alcohol in here, and then we're adding the aloe vera to it. It's very simple, and now we're gonna add our lavender to it to help with a little bit of the aromatherapy and a calming effect. Jamie's gonna take it and move it into our dispenser that we have up here, and we can do 4 ounces, 2 ounces, or 1 ounces with this machine. And we're working day and night to be able to get thousands out the door every day starting this week.
So the hand sanitizer that Mizzi Cosmetics is making is actually a spray. It's pretty simple. You just take the cap off, put a squirt in your hand, make sure you get in between your fingers and all around, and you're good to go. The other thing that is actually really cool is they're making this thing called hand salve. It's not a lotion, but it acts like a barrier. So you're really meant to put it on after you hand sanitize, because sometimes your hands can get a little dry after you sanitize a lot. So it's a little goopy, and you're meant to put it in between your fingers, on your knuckles, basically to fill in the cracks, because hand sanitizer can tend to leave your hands a little bit dry. So it helps to smooth things out.
And I just want to do whatever we can to help stop this virus from spreading. So if that means staying home, staying healthy, not going out in public, Ned Lamont has helped us tremendously here and is supporting us here. We have our workers here. They are 6 feet apart. They are geared up, and we're doing everything that we can to get that hand sanitizer out the door. And here in Portland, we are donating to all of the first responders here in Portland, so we're taking care of our own, all the police, all the EMT, and fire as well. So it just means a lot that we can do that for everybody.
And like many of you, I think we're all wondering what we can do to help first responders and to help healthcare workers. Mizzi Cosmetic has an answer for that as well. When you go on their website to buy a hand sanitizer or maybe some of this hand salve, there's going to be a donate option as well. So you have the opportunity to be able to give hand sanitizer to those first responders or healthcare workers who really need it. So make a difference, stay safe, and stay clean.